Hello and welcome to Principles of Programming Chapter 3. We're going to do the Python Labs, which is Python Labs 3-1 and 3-2. Right? So let's dive in. Before we do, go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment, and make sure you have subscribed to the channel. And let's get into our first one, which will be your Python Lab 3-1, which is using flowcharts and pseudocode in Python. Alright, so let's dive into it. And let's get our screen so we can see it. Alright, so first thing first, there's our pseudocode, just like the other one, our pseudocode, sorry. But we'll dive in and see what we need to do to write the interactive input statement to retrieve a student's test score, and class rank from the username program, just like we did in Java and in C++. Alright, and there's our input data. We'll input them both again. When we get there, let's dive into it. Get input and convert to correct data type. So let's go with test underscore store underscore and string Python. So let's do equal input. This one doesn't need any space, but enter student's test score. Okay. So colon with space, and there's the bracket already there. So here, let's do the old score. Yeah, I can copy and paste those once I get them. So test txt test score equals integer, which is going to be test score string or string. Good. There, and there's our close bracket. Yep, that's all we need for that line. But let's copy these two and paste them, make our lives easier. This one, and we'll make this one class rank string. Class rank equals integer class rank string. All right, so that's what we got here. Alright, so this is what we got, so you can take a look at that. Make sure you got the same thing. I'll move that line. And yeah, everything looks good there. Let's see, do we need to do anything else? Let the statement to convert the screen. Let's go down to, that looks like all we need. Alright. Accept, reject. Alright, so let's see if this baby runs. Pretty quick. So we run it, and there's our dialog box. Okay, this didn't quite run it for me, but when I calculated the grade, you see it gave me 100%. So the code is correct. There's my two green check marks. Get this. That, get down. Let's try to run it again just in case. So now it's here. Move out of the way. enter student score. So it finally came up. This is kind of buggy, but let's go ahead and do it. 87. Enter. Rank 60. Enter. Accept. And let's run it again. There's our dialog box. 60. Enter. 87. Enter. Alright, and reject. So we're done with that one. Here's the code. Again, if you missed it, you shouldn't have any errors. If you do, to look close, do the corrections, and run it again, and calculate your grade, and submit. Alright, that's all for Python 3-1. Let's go over to the next one, which is 3-2. So this is going to be Python project, or Python Lab 3-2, writing a modular Python program. Alright, so let's look at our instructions, and we need to write the simulated housekeeping functions like we did before that contains the prompt and input statements to retrieve a year, month, and a day from the user, include the output statements and the simulated end of job function. So let's go ahead and jump on that. Don't explain too much of that. Seems simple enough. We've done it before. Let's do it in Python. So get year. Let's see, we got that already done. So get year, but go with this line. Let's go put a line there, single space, and year underscore string equals space, but now there's no space here in Python, so let's enter year. When I'm coding or when I'm doing programs, I do talk to myself a lot to just remind myself. It helps me think. Certain things I do, I need silence, but this is one of the things where I need to kind of talk myself through it. I don't consider myself a great programmer, but I'm doing enough to get through. Month, which is a string, space equals. So let's go with inputs. Enter month. So I should copy that next time. Enter month. Okay, so what I do around there, so let's see. Let's go to this one. And instead, I don't like the way that looks. Go to this. As a red month string equals input into month. Why is red? Okay, there we go. So brackets. All right. Why would we give me two to do that? There we go. Now let's type up day underscore string underscore string equals, and you guessed it, inputs enter day. So you see when we do this, it gives us a spot to enter the day when it says enter day, and you have that. So let's see, what else we need? Convert strings to integers. So our strings are year, month, and day. So let's go year. That should be year. equals integer in year string. Copy and paste these. I can just month string equals integer month string, and then we got the day. Integer day string. Alright. So next, check if stored data is valid. This works for detail loop. Alright. Let's do this detail loop. Create strange integers, I did that. Let's go if, our if statement, if year is greater than or equal to min year underscore year. So valid date. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Concern why that year is like that. Valid date equals false. Valid date equals false. And cut with, I believe. So there she goes. All right, nothing behind false. So we go let's do else if or elif month is greater than min month and month. Let's see. It's more difficult. This one. So max month. That's underscore. Okay. Now let's do our hashtag. Now why is that month? Year month. Did I declare month? Do that. There's no need to declare year, month, day. So I don't need that string. Convert string integers. I don't need the string. That's what's causing that problem. So let's take the string out. And that cleared that up. Great. Alright. So what was that? Month, max month, and it should be hashtag and valid date. Where's my other invalid? Another space. So we have 2 spaces between invalid or before invalid year and invalid month as well. 2 spaces. Let's give it more clarity. Looks better that way. So after that we have valid month false. So valid date false. Valid date false. Again. So let's copy and paste this. And another LF date, but I'm going to copy them and paste this. today, and I'll be good to go. And valid if stop. Just going to line back up with that one. And you just continue out here. Control V. Now we're going to change this month today, all the months today in this line. Day and day. So, let's see anything else. I think that should do the trick. There. Output statement is good. Should be nothing for that. Anything else? Alright, let's run it, see what we got. Alright, enter year. Boom. This year we're going to use on this one. 2002. Enter. Let's do 2014. I don't know. Did the same thing I did before. Skip down to the second. But date is valid date, and then I can run it again and do the old 2014 5/32. Favorite month with 32 days in it. All right, so let's calculate that. Let's see if we green up. Get our 100. So we can call it a day. Alright, strangely enough, we have 50% on our calculated grade. And let's go see if we can find out what we did wrong. 2014. Okay, that's front. Failed. Passed the second one. And the job function. Let me see if I make sure I get that function in there. Alright, run it again. I'm going to enter this one first, see if that's what's causing it. It worked alright the last time without having to run this code. But the month is 5, the day is 32, invalid first. Then we do it again with the 2002. Enter, 9, enter, and 21. Alright, so other than that, I can't see what's causing it to go 50%. See what we get off of here. All right, we still got 50%. I couldn't see anything wrong with that. With the code, you can look at it closer if you want. I'll go back and get on this one later. Usually, if I'm looking at code too long, I can't. You know, I advise you that too. If you're looking for a mistake and a certain amount of time passes, you're probably not going to find it. It's just how it is. All right, let's try that. That line shouldn't matter, but so it says 1, 2, 3, 4 with a pass. Right, statement housekeeping in the job functions. Reason to make sure the program first prompts us for the year, month. So there we go. 2014-05-32. Oh crap! Let's run it again. So 05. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong. Not putting the 05 in wrong. Let's try it. 2014 05 32. Enter. Again. Look at that. 2022. 2002. Enter 09. Make sure I got the right number. Input 21. Alright. That doesn't work. We'll stick what we got. Alright. Alright, we did check it out, and everything's still the same, so looks like... Why is it saying 20? Do I have to reset this? Because it's still saying 2022. Alright, don't worry about it. If you got it right, run with it. If you're stuck on 50 and you do the code right, I'll update the grade. If I figure something else out, I'll update the video. Alright, so thanks for joining. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.